special Hurricane Florence coverage from WXII 12 News.
Right now at 6 o'clock on this Sunday morning, a live look over Myrtle Beach as Florence continues to cause major problems right here in the Carolinas. High winds continue to also be a problem for those people in South Carolina.
And Florence is now a tropical depression, which is one step below a tropical storm, but it's still dangerous and likely to bring rain our way.
And we continue to have those crews spread across the Carolinas, but we begin this morning with our team of meteorologists, both Brian Slocum and Carly Cassidy in studio. Brian, let's start with you. What's the latest on this track?
Well, the storm is finally starting to move. Westward movement at 8 miles per hour now. We showed you yesterday that a 28-hour span of where the eye moved from landfall to inland was only about 100 miles. It's moved about another 100 now in a relatively shorter period of time. It's now south of Columbia and starting that big turn. Those big rain bands, they are still quite active and they're going to continue to be that way. It's again tropical or TD Florence moving to the west at 8 miles per hour as of the 5 a.m. advisory. Max winds are 35, but higher gusts are still possible. And I think we'll realize those a bit more in the mountains as that track begins to move in. Gusts over 40 are a big possibility, and the storm will rapidly begin to turn and then move out to sea. But again, yesterday we were concerned about some rains coming in. We've had several flood warnings issued throughout the day, but by and large, those heavy rain bands stayed just to our south. The only county currently under an active flood warning currently is Montgomery County down in the south, but showery weather, still relatively light to moderate, is still moving through our area. Those big rain bands are not far, and as that storm starts to curve, the fear is that some of that's going to start to move into our region, and today should be the rainiest day in the forecast. Rain totals thus far locally are not all that huge. 1 to 2 inches though from really Chatham County through Randolph and into Davidson County, and much lighter totals as of this. Please don't let your guard down yet. We've been telling you the best rainfall possibilities are going to be Sunday and Sunday night, and you can see how close these rains have been. About 3 to 6 inches in places like Southern Pines, Anderson. That's a short drive from here, but some of those heavier rains are expected to move in from the north. And more on a potential rainfall coming in. Let's send it over to meteorologist Carly Cassidy. She has much more on this.
Thanks, Brian. That's right. We cannot let our guard down, still have the rain and even the flash flooding potential as we go throughout today for your Sunday and also into Monday. So we still have that flood threat, still keeping those numbers about 5 to 10 inches possible, with that isolated 12 mainly down here to the south and out towards the west. Now up towards the north and the east, still seeing some of those lower amounts, about 3 to 5 inches possible. Still, we're seeing most of that heavy, the bulk of the activity really today and then into your Monday. So you're showing you one of the rainfall models still bringing in anywhere from about 5 to upwards about 7 to 8, even 9 inches possible. But since this is so slow moving, if it does drop that heavy rain, still slow moving, that's how we get some of those isolated 12-inch amounts possible. So yes, it has been kind of a wide range of the rainfall totals. It's been a couple days. We've been talking about this, haven't really had too much activity, but we still need to stay on guard, still need to watch this as we go throughout the rest of the weekend and into your Monday. That's why we had the flash flood watch in place for all of us. You see down to the south, out towards the east, that's where the flash flood warning is in place, and we did have some of those warnings yesterday. Also, flood alert wise, we have flood warnings for a few of the rivers, really about 3 of them, because that is one of our main concerns, especially as we pick up some of this heavy rainfall all the way throughout today and then into tomorrow. So even beginning today, seeing some moderate to major flood stages here from the rivers, something we definitely need to watch and take into consideration as we go throughout the rest of this event with Florence. But for a little bit more on our forecast, let's send things back to Brian.
Yeah, the message today is very clear, and I know a lot of you are not believing the fact that we haven't had a bunch of local impact as of yet. This is the day, today, tonight, when the best rains are going to begin moving into our area, and these totals are a possibility, even though you have not seen all that much rain so far. So when you're forecasting major flooding in river basins that haven't had that much rain so far, there's a reason for that. More rain is coming as the storm is expected to track closer to us than at any point it's been so far. So can be wary of your surroundings. If you live near a smaller waterway, especially watch for high waters on creeks and streams in your local area. So we'll get you posted throughout the day. Temperatures expected to be in the 70s with good rain chances today. The heavy stuff likely won't be here until midday or afternoon, so we'll begin to see that developing then. We'll have much more on this forecast in just a bit.
All right, Brian, thank you. And as the eastern portion of our state begin to complete that recovery process, they are still not done with Florence quite yet, though.
Yeah, it's just sitting on top of us. For a closer look, let's go live to Mallory Lane. She's in Greenville this morning, and what is it like there today?
Well, guys, right now it's raining here in Greenville, and that's what we saw pretty much the entirety of yesterday. It rained pretty steadily throughout the day. I do want to pass along some good news this morning, though, from New Bern. We are told that the city has completed all of its rescues, which is a good thing. They had to rescue more than 400 people, but the concern there is still not over. There's a significant portion of downtown that the city of New Bern has closed off because of flooding and those rising waters that continue to rise and will continue to do so in the coming days. Now, yesterday was the first day since Tuesday that a gas station in that area opened, and we're told that people traveled from about 15 miles away, and some even waited in line for 40 minutes to get gas, because it was turned off since Tuesday. So yesterday was the first day they were able to get that gas. We are told, though, that the concern in the next few days is the Neuse River and how much it will continue to rise there. Reporting live this morning in Greenville, Mallory Lane, WXAI 12 News.
Mallory, thank you. And speaking of New Bern this morning, we got some good news into the newsroom. The city says they have completed all of their water rescues.
Wow,
so that is some very good news. I know, what was it? What's today? Sunday?
Yeah.
So Friday, I believe, they were still in the middle of all those overnight rescues. So
yeah.
This is very good news.
That was over 400 people,
yeah.
So great to know that they've got everybody safe. And our team coverage continues this morning from Winterville, which is in Pitt County.
And that's where we find our Lowell Melster. And Lowell, how did things look at this hour?
Well, good morning to you both. Yeah, we are dealing with rain showers at this hour here in Winterville. We're along Main Street where they are, as you can see behind me here, dealing with a high water situation here. And we're seeing this in various side streets and neighborhood roads where water continues to pile up as the rain continues to fall. We are also getting a better look of things from the air as to what is going on in New Bern, about 30 miles south of here, as they were able to send in a drone yesterday to get some pretty dramatic video. Take a look. It really is unbelievable to look at it. You can see that streets and parking lots and yards of homes flooded with more than a foot of water in some spots. Downright devastating to see. It's almost like you have to do a double take sometimes when you see this video. City officials there at New Bern say that they have rescued more than 400 people since Thursday night from the floodwaters. Florence dumped more than 2 feet of rain in some spots, and unfortunately more is expected because of the storm's slow movement. Officials with the National Hurricane Center say that the New Bern area could see an additional 3 to 5 feet of storm surge, which would make things even worse. It's hard to believe. Officials say close to a dozen people have now died due to the storm, and it will be quite some time before all of the damage and the cost of that damage will be sorted out, something that both emergency officials and city officials will be taking a closer look at in the next several days. That's the very latest live here in Winterville, North Carolina. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you. Wilmington saw record wind speeds from Florence with gusts of more than 100 miles per hour, and there is plenty of damage left behind to prove just that. Just take a look at all those downed trees across, boy, that entire city.
Yeah, joining us now live from Wilmington is Jared Hill, and it really sounds like Wilmington is just a mess, and power is going to be out possibly for weeks.
Hey guys, well, some good news. You can see right here in my shot right now that the power has started to be restored out here. Normalcy is starting to get restored here in Wilmington, but this is going to be a really, really long road to recovery, because while some of the power is back on out here, now we're dealing with flooding. I mean, you got to think about this here. It's been raining since Thursday morning. It's still raining right now Sunday morning. It's probably going to be raining through Tuesday. We're already seeing flash flooding out here in the roads. Actually, our live shot location right now isn't where we planned on being, but because there's so much flooding in the roads around here, we couldn't make it to the spot we were trying to go to. Speaking of things getting back to normal here, the sign of normalcy is that businesses are starting to open back up. There are grocery stores opening up. There are a couple of gas stations that have opened up for at least a short time while they still had gas, but people are desperate out here. Those lines were extremely long around the gas stations. This morning we're expecting, I believe, a home improvement store should be opening so that people, once the rain stops, can actually start getting their homes repaired, because a lot of houses have some kind of damage, be it from the water or from things blowing through with the wind. We're going to keep an eye on how things are going out here in Wilmington, but for now, Jared Hill, WXAI 12 News. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you a little bit later. And closer to home, our coverage continues.
Meredith Studs joins us now live in Winston-Salem. Meredith, we know there's some downed trees across Forsyth County this morning. Power is also out across the Piedmont Triad. Where are you seeing the majority of those outages?
Devontae, good morning. We're seeing most of those outages in Randolph County. We're going to show you Duke Energy map, and the second one following that is actually Rowan County. Let's take a look at how it might be affecting you and your neighborhood this morning. This is the latest numbers that we have from the Duke Energy map. Here in Forsyth County shows more than 150 people without power. Randolph County, nearly 1,600. Rand County, more than 250 people. Rockingham County, just about 50 people without power. Stokes, Wilkes, and Alamance County all have less than 10 customers reporting without power. And at this time, Surrey, Davie, Davidson, and Yadkin counties are not reporting. Now, it's important that if you have power out in your house or your business or your neighborhood, that you report it. And it's not safe to assume that your neighbor or someone else already reported it. So go ahead and report it to your respective energy companies. And it's also important to remember that if you see down power lines, not to drive over them, not to touch them, or even go near them, because they could still be active and even deadly. Reporting live in Winston-Salem, Meredith Studs, WXII 12 News.
Great advice, Meredith. Thank you. And across the state, get this, there are about 681,000 customers waking up in the dark. Duke Energy, along with those other power companies, they are all working overtime to get everything back on. But of course, that could easily take days and even weeks to come.
Next on WXII 12 News, we're going to go live to Myrtle Beach for a report on the current conditions there as Florence continues to move inland at a very slow pace.